Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to the fifth session of Money Week organized by the BFM committee. Myself Shubham Jain.
My name is Danielle.
We will be the host for today's event. So as we all know, and anyone studying finance must have realized that only our financial degrees cannot help us master it. You would eventually have to rely on various activities to gain the knowledge in the same. So the BFM committee has come to save you from your monotonous routine and spice things up with various events that we have planned and put together for you.
The sole aim of the BFM committee is to spread financial literacy by bringing forward a new perspective of learning, growing, and developing together. In your journey of learning finance, we hope to be the last and the most important piece of the jigsaw puzzle and complete what's been missing.
Global Money Week is an international global awareness raising campaign on the importance of ensuring that young people from a young age are financially aware and gradually acquiring the knowledge, skills, attitudes, and behavior necessary to make financial decisions and ultimately achieve financial well being and financial resilience.
Throughout 8 editions starting in 2012, the campaign has reached over 40 million children and youth in 175 countries worldwide. Now our co-partners Krisha Foundation will introduce themselves.
Thank you, Daniel. Good morning, everyone. I'm Ashna from Team Krisha Foundation. Krisha Foundation is a non-profit NGO in India, headquartered in Mumbai, registered under the Maharashtra Public Trust Act 2016. Krisha Foundation works in diverse areas in the social field related to women empowerment, child education, mental health, financial literacy, investor education, tree plantation, water conservation, upliftment of the poor and needy, etc. Krisha Foundation is empaneled with the Ministry of Women and Child Development to conduct training on the prevention of sexual harassment at the workplace. It has also signed MOU with the government of Maharashtra to conduct investor awareness programs in the Palghar district and received appreciation letters for the work done from the government for conducting various financial literacy seminars in remote areas of Maharashtra. Krisha Foundation champions a cause of investor education and has conducted numerous investor awareness programs and financial literacy programs for college students, defense, corporates, women groups, etc. Krisha Foundation is delighted to associate with HR College to celebrate the Global Money Week. We look forward to engaging in many more programs in the future.
Now I call upon our teacher in charge, Professor Shweta ma'am, to introduce our Vice Principal. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Daniel. Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome our respected speaker for today, Mr. Dave, and our Vice Principal, Dr. Naveen Punjabi. It is an opportunity and pride for me to introduce our Vice Principal, Dr. Naveen Punjabi. He is a UGC NET and JRF and PhD in Strategic Management. Naveen sir has 4 years of experience as a wealth manager in Kotak Securities and DBS Bank, 9 years as a professor and director of placement. Sir has authored books on wealth management and risk management in the courses of BBI, BMS, and BAF. He has visited and delivered lectures at the leading universities like Stanford, NYU, Cornell, UC Berkeley University. He's a recipient of Outstanding Young Faculty Award from HEP, and he's also the resource person of a SEBI. Now, I would request Naveen sir to welcome and introduce our speaker for today, Daveji. So over to you.
Thank you, Professor Pooja. Firstly, let me thank our principal, Dr. Pooja Ramchandani, for the opportunity for organizing these events. I think ma'am has just joined in. Usually, ma'am is also in one more Sindhi event at Bandra. So if she's around, if she can come in and say a few words, that will be really encouraging to the students. Pooja ma'am?
Yes, I'm there. And again, a hearty congratulations to the BFM team and the brand ambassadors of HR. I think the educations and where do you want to keep your money safe and grow is something that my BFM team is taking under mentorship of Shweta and Dr. Naveen Punjabi. I think this is one of the best thing that is happening at HR. It says start young, save young, and become a millionaire. This is what our aim and objective is. So hearty congratulations. I think Today is the second last day of this Global Money Week that we are celebrating, and wonderful reviews that students are giving about this program. And I'm very happy that more than 200 students join every day and are wanting to become Warren Buffett's of future. I think hearty congratulations to all of you, and all the best, and welcome to Bharat ji for taking his time out and coming to guide HR students on save money and become rich. So I will be there learning few tips to become rich. So with these few words, over to you, Shweta and Naveen.
Thank you, Pooja ma'am, for these words of inspiration, and thank you for joining from your car as well. Ma'am is actually traveling towards another event, which is a Sindhi minority linguistic event at RD National College at our Bandra campus of HSNC board. So thank you, ma'am. It's really nice to see that you have joined us from your car as well.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining. Thank you so much for joining in, ma'am.
So, firstly, thank you so much, respected Bharat Kumar Daveji, for accepting our invitation. Before I go ahead to introduce you, I just thought we should share the rationale of why we are celebrating this Global Money Week. The whole idea was that the BFM committee, which is the apex body of financial markets at HR College, in terms of spreading financial education and financial literacy, thought that the whole objective of any thing, that is, if we any profession that we take up, ultimately it's all about in the end boils down to the art and science of managing money. So even if you're a doctor, a lawyer, a professor, a teacher, or a student, or you become whatever in your life, ultimately money management has become a life skill, and it has become necessary. As one of the students rightly said, it's not just awareness, but the knowledge, skill, awareness, attitudes, and behavior that over a period of time will define what kind of literacy levels, financial literacy levels at which we are. So with this, we are really happy that we could get the best of the speakers. And today we have one of our very own friend of HR College and a very, very well-known figure in the financial services sector, Mr. Bharat Kumar Daveji, who has been a senior manager with BSE IPF. He's a graduate from Mumbai University, a PGD in computer science, a financial diploma from the prestigious Jamnalal Bajaj Institute of Management, and he has been working from the last 5 decades. That means he's working from 1988 with BSE. He's worked in various departments of BSE and taken major roles in transforming the open outcry system, which I'm sure many of you have seen Scam 1992, and you saw all the outcry system of how it used to work that time, to Bolt, which is BSE online trading system. So Daveji is the one who is behind this entire platform, on which millions of trades happen every day. And we are really privileged and fortunate that we have Bharat Kumar Daveji taking out time, because he has back-to-back sessions. I'm sure that BSE, as one of the major stakeholders supporting SEBI in celebrating this Global Money Week, is doing many sessions. So he has back-to-back sessions, and he's taken out time for HR College. And we are delighted, sir, that you have come to HR College virtually this time. But with things settling down soon, we are hopeful that you will visit us in person, and we would have the opportunity to extend our hospitality to you, sir. So over to you, sir, for your session. And thank you so much, sir. Dhanyavad, sir.
Can you give me share the screen? I'm just sharing the screen.
Yes, sir. You have the power to share screen now, sir.
Yeah. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir. You may want to press F5 or go in PowerPoint presentation mode. Yes, sir. It's visible, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much for your kind words. I would like to thank, first of all, Shweta madam, who was coordinating from long time for this, getting this event through. And she was calling me every day and telling now this and that and all that things. So finally, very thanks to him. Now today is the day came. Whatever he has tried and coordinated for these things, this today's event. Also, I very much thankful for Pooja madam. While traveling traveling in a car, he came for a very, very, very important words about the future of future investors. You all are future investors. So it's a very, very very good things what she had told us. I will take in my presentation, that whatever she has told, I will just correlate with, and very nicely she has informed about the future investors and who are the investors coming, and the saving, what Warren Buffett. She told clearly that you should sum up at least one or two to become the Warren Buffett, should go on the line of Warren Buffett. So my thank you for that. And Mr. Naveen Punjabi, I know him from long time, and had a very good chat and very good conversation in between also, without this also, and always he is helpful and supportive for this, and special thanks for getting, see, book, we are studying the bookish, all that whatever in the four wall, but what actually sir is sir and Shweta, your HR college is initiating is to getting the knowledge from the outside world, what is happening, that other than the book, other than the course, and which is very important in today's life. So I'm again thankful to them again. Now I will start my presentation. My presentation, as I had discussed with Shweta madam, it is little bit, I had taken basic. Some of you you found that you must be knowing about the stock action all that, but I had taken it in the basic way. Then we will have second session or something, then we'll go into the depth into the presentation and what exactly the certain terms are there. We will have a question answer session in the last. Please feel free to answer whatever, because there are that this is an opportunity where it is like ulta, like you are asking a question. See, the teacher and professors are asking a question to you and you are answering, but no, here it is totally reverse. You are going to asking the question to the panelist or to the faculty, that what is this and what is this. Clear your doubt, whatever it is there in mind. Don't hesitate, don't worry about it, that who will and who will say not, that what she or he is asking question. Don't hesitate that. So I will start my presentation with the permission of all of you. My presentation is totally related to the day-to-day life, as Pooja madam has rightly said that about the investment. We don't know how to invest. We don't know. We are very good saver. Indians are very good saver, but for investment we are very poor. If you see the global data, we are only hardly out of 135 crore populations, less than 2%, exactly 1.87% of the population only has came into the security market. So we don't know where to invest. So let us try. I will also try that how the investment has to be done, what are the precaution has to be taken, do and don'ts, and how to evaluate the company, how to go ahead. You are a BFM student, so you know you must have the knowledge of that fundamental analysis and all that. So I will just go through that also. Before starting of that, I will just introduce the BSE. There is no need, but just a small introduction of BSE. You know that BSE is a very old organization, Asia's oldest organizations, which has came into 1870. You also must be aware that the first exchange was the first stock exchange came in 1607 in Amsterdam. So this is not a new concept. From 1607, the stock exchange was there, and the Asia's oldest exchange is from 1875, that is Bombay Stock Exchange, 146-year-old. It has been recognized the Indian government under the Securities Contract Act regulations. This trading system was there from 1995, and it has become corporate entity in 2005. I will just elaborate a little bit that it has been become an electronic trading. What was happening before 1995? 1995, there was an open outcry system was there. And the people were gathered in the trading hall. Around 3,500 people gathered in the trading hall, and they do the transactions. And they do the trade in that hall only. And it was happening in Bombay. You know this Bombay Stock Exchange, you know that near the fort. Okay, in that trading hall, the trading was taken in. And it is only in the closed room. So if the person at Lucknow or person at Kanyakumari or person at Jammu, he is not aware about what is actually happening in what is the actual rate. So that was the trading taking place closely in the hall only. But thanks to technology, again now why I am saying thanks to technology, you are the student, you don't only only on the studies and not, but also learn the technology, because tomorrow is only technology, you know, digital India. because see how it has been changed. Total transformation has been done. You know that now how many people are going to bank, how many are doing the signing the check. So total technological change. So be be with the technology, learn more technology along with your study, and be that only will give you and achieve your all goals. So what was happening, that trading was taking place in that small room. Suppose somebody wants to buy the shares from the Lucknow, and who is sitting at Lucknow, he has to dial the telephone number and all that, he get that and all that thing. But now because of this technology, the person who is sitting at Jammu or Kanyakumari or Lucknow, across India, anywhere, he can see the rates of that trading, rates of the trading, that is of the scripts and all that thing, and he can give the order. He can punch also, he can do the trading also on his own. So this is the change has been become. So be with the technology. BSE was earlier was the AOP, Association of Persons, and that has been converted to corporate entity in 2005, and now it is a listed company. These are the some milestones like third liquid action and third liquid action globally, index option terms, and fifth largest action and all that. So we'll not go into depth into that. Now what is actually happening at stock exchange? See, as I told you that stock exchange, this is 146-year-old stock exchange, started under trading has started under the banyan tree. Banyan tree was there, that is there still in the fort also, that under the banyan tree, and the core business was equity. Only the shares transactions were taking place. But slowly you have this equity derivative. I think you have this derivative subject also with you in your syllabus. Then there is a currency derivative, ETFs, gold. Again, thanks to technology here. See, earlier what was happening, you can buy the gold physically. Okay, only physical if you want to buy the gold physical. But now technology, you can buy this in the demat form also. No need to go for the gold in the physical format. No, don't go for the lockers and all that things. You can have like sovereign gold bond and all that. There is an opportunity. You are having the gold, but not in the physical form. So this is also happening, that ETFs, gold, retail corporate debt, government security, primary market, OFS, security lending and borrowing, buyback of stock, mutual fund. I will emphasize more on mutual fund in my last slides. That this is also platform. We have Star MF, SME is there, startup is there for students like you. We have the startup Jones startup over there. BSE also, I will talk about that also. We have the BSE Institute Limited, our group company, where the various courses are available. We have IRF, this interest rate future. We have IBIX platform also. So these are the, I will not go into the detail of all these products, but you can go through our website, BSE website. You will get the details of all each, what is derivative, what is currency derivative, what is ETF, retail debt, all that you can have. You can search from our website is bseindia.com, bseindia.com. So that if you go to that website, you will get all the information. Now this has given, I had given small introductions. Now let us start with the financial planning. Here you all are BFM students, you know about the financial planning more, but I will just shortly cover what is this, why should one invest. As Pooja madam has already said that one has to invest. Okay, he has emphasized on the investment and saving. So you know that currently during government that has came out with the Atmanirbhar package. What was Atmanirbhar? 20 lakh crore. Okay, just because of the corona issue, COVID-19 issue, and because of lockdown and all that. So like that, I am just correlating with that. We also should become the Atmanirbhar. Every person should be Atmanirbhar. And for that, becoming the Atmanirbhar, what one has to do? One has to invest. To earn profit, to earn returns on your idle resources and second source of income. Always we have the idle resources. Just I'm giving small example. If we go out of the house, at least we have some $500 in our pocket. We are not going to spend it, but we will have in pocket. Like so, idle resources will have to invest also. Same way we'll have some amount with but we are not investing at proper place. And second is that we don't have the second source of income. Second source of income is what I'm trying to say, that we should have always second source of income. See, right now I am only one income. Okay, that is only my salary. A business person will have the business income only. No, but you should have always have to create the second source of income, and that second source of income will be created only by doing the investment. What you invest? Idle resources. If you idle resources means the money when you will invest it properly with the knowledge I will take in the next slides, so then you will get the second source of income. Now why this is required? Just to beat the inflation. I will not explain what is inflation. You know about this. Then investment to be linked with the goal in the life. This very big mistake Indians are doing. We are investing just to save the tax. You can ask your parents also. We are just investing to save the tax. No, we should invest the investment with the goal. Our investment should be goal based. If you invest goal based, your automatically all goal will be achieved, and you will become a, as Pooja madam has said, you can become a Warren Buffett, future Warren Buffett, Indian Warren Buffett. Provision for the uncertain future, that is there, that you know that the future is very uncertain. So I will give a small example. On 28th of January 2020, the Sensex, you know that Sensex was all-time high around 42,800, something around 43,000, I mean 42,800 was that. And suddenly on the 26th of March 2020, the index has came down to 26,000. See, totally uncertainty. Nobody was aware about this COVID. Nobody was aware about this lockdown, and nobody aware about this. And suddenly, market has crashed 50%, 26,000. Okay, but afterwards, slowly, again, it has gone up to 36,000 within 3 months, and today it is around 50,000. So what I am trying to say, this current situation, just see the current situation, lockdown. Nobody. Have you thought of that? Bombay lifeline local train will not run for so many months. People will not allowed. Have you thought of this? We never thought of this. Barish mein, during the rainy season, if it is goes 5-10 minutes here and there, we just shout everybody and this happened, that happened. But see, it is not still. People are not, all people, general people are not allowed in local. See, so this never thought of. So these all are uncertain future. Like that, during this period, the senior citizens who had invested earlier the money, whatever, wherever they had invested, they are safe. The people who not saved and invested, they had facing the problem. You know, the many jobless, many companies had become the debt. Only one company become the debt free. Otherwise, many companies came into the debt because of this corona. Jobless is there, money crisis is there. So what is saying that for uncertain future, you should always invest having the second source of income. Invest with the knowledge. I will take up in the next slides. Now this is very important. Spend what is left after saving. What we generally do now, we just generally spend it, and whatever amount remaining. But what Warren Buffett says, spend what is left after saving. मतलब क्या कि पहले आप saving करो and then you spend. But generally people, what they do, whatever money comes in. See, when we get a salaried person, I have no choice of having that salary without income tax. It's automatically deducted from my salary and I get that amount. So like that, whenever you get, so always my funda is that always whatever you are earning is there, 4 to minimum 5, around 5% every month you should save. That is a saving. That has fixed. What you just take aside that 5% of your whatever earning is that monthly earning or whatever, and just save that. SMMS, what I am saying that save money, money will save you. ये आप हमेशा याद रखना मेरा मंत्र कि जैसे आई विल जस्ट कोरिलेट विद द अदर थिंग दैट अगर हम लोग किसी को हेल्प करते हैं, इफ वी हेल्प समबडी एंड देन ही विल डेफिनेटली रिमेंबर यू, राइट? और इफ समबडी हैज हेल्प अस, वी विल रिमेंबर दैट ही हैज हेल्प्ड मी. देन इफ यू सेव मनी टुडे, मनी विल सेव यू टुमारो. ये हमेशा याद रखिए. अगर आप आज पैसा बचाएंगे तो पैसा आपको कल बचाएगा. This is very important thing. This is very my guru mantra is that save money, money will save you tomorrow. Now again, this is I had taken about the financial planning shortly. Now why one should go for the security markets? I will just give you in a small example. Liquidity, safety, returns. I will not go into that detail, demat and all that thing. That suppose there are various class of assets. You can invest in real estate, you can invest in debt market, you can invest in gold, silver, so many things are. But suppose you had invested in the real estate and you have the one house of around 50 lakh rupees. And if you are in need of only 2 lakh rupees or 1 lakh rupees, are you going to sell this house? No, because there is no liquidity you require. So you will go for a bank loan. But if you had invested in the security market, then there is a liquidity. Part of the investment can be sell off. and whatever your need is there, you can go with that need, and you can go. You can buy again, reinvest again afterwards also. You can एक बार घर बेचे तो वापस नहीं ले सकते, और आपको चाहिए कुल 1 lakh 2 lakh something very small amount. So always security market will give the liquidity. There is a safety. There is a high returns. I will explain you how high returns you are getting. How you can earn high returns. Minimum amount. Again, thanks to technology. Earlier, what was happening that when the person wants to buy the shares, he can buy in a market lot of 50, 100 or 10, depend upon the face value of the shares. If it is the face value is 100 rupees, then the market loss was 10 or 5. But now you can buy one share also. You know, there is a good saying कि बूंद बूंद से समुंदर बनता है. हमेशा याद रखिए, बूंद बूंद से समुंदर बनता है. उसके जैसे उसी तरह अगर आप एक एक दो शेयर्स महीने में, 15 दिन में, हफ्ते में, वॉट एवर इज योर कैपेसिटी, इफ यू accumulate the shares, one shares of the good company, then that will definitely will become the Warren Buffett. What is Warren Buffett? Who is Warren Buffett? He is not an industrialist. He is not like a Dhirubhai Ambani or Mukesh Ambani or Tata, Birla, nothing. He is the investor, started his investment at the age of 11 years. At the age of 11 years, he has started the investment, and he started investment in security market. He is earning only on the investment. And he is a, you know, what the wealth he has. Okay. So this is what I had explained you about the security market. Now I will just take what are the principle of healthy investment. See, 20,000 was for year. I just take it as a health. That was for health. Now 2021 is, we have learned from the from health year. We have to go for the wealth. How to make our investment very healthy. So these are the things you are aware of. You must be aware of that. Before investing, study thoroughly with the knowledge. Now I did not have to say about thoroughly with the knowledge. You all are students, so you know if you study more, you will definitely get a good mark. Your rank will be upper. Once you get the rank, you will get the good admission in a good college like HR college, and for the higher education or whatever education after 10th or like that. Okay? Because there is a criteria that this percentage and all that things. Okay, for that you have to study thoroughly with the knowledge, right? Same way you have to study the security market. I'm not saying that you should study the market, but you should study the companies. How to study the company and what to study as a finance BFM student, you know, fundamentals, promoters, fundamentals of company, promoters, EPS, profitability, book value, dividend, what the even last 3 years financial statement. All this, if you study and if you have if you after studying and gathering the knowledge, you will get definitely, you can see that whether you can invest in this company or not. So this is very important. I will just give small example. You all have the mobile, right? Okay. At the mobile, you had search on Google Baba, barabar, which mobile is good. You had search everywhere. You had search, then you would ask your friend that this is there, that this feature is there or not, that feature is there or not. Same way, when you are going to invest it, you have to study about that company. Once you study, be the student of the market. Okay, when you become the student of the market, if you study more of the company, they will definitely get the good companies, and you can invest over there, and you can become a future millionaire. Don't panicky, greedy, and have faith and patience. Remember this when you are coming in the security markets. And if you remember this, that's why I kept it in the green. So you are in green zone if you are coming in the security market. Don't panicky. If you panic in the security market, you will always be the loser. I will give the best example. Market was 26,000 on 22nd of March 2020. Everybody was thought that now Corona has come, world has ended, now nothing will be there, everything will be vanished. पृथ्वी का अंत हो गया, अभी आदमी नहीं रहेंगे, कोरोना आ गया, ये आ गया, and everybody, many people had sold their whatever long term investment, whatever investment they had done, they had got out of that market and sold all that shares. I have many relatives and many known people who had sold during that panic. They become panic. But see, after 3 months, that from March 2020, it has come to 36,000, 36,000 came to 46,000, and today it has went up. The index when it has been started, it is in 1979, it was only 100. But slowly, if you see that 100 rupees has become from 1979 to today, if you see it is 50,000. So 100 rupees become 50,000. So gradually it is going to be upper side only. But market is, that is the nature of the market, to go ups and down. It is a roller coaster. So you have to be careful in that, and don't be panicky. Don't be greedy also. There are people who are saying, oh, market is 50,000. Now it is came to the end. Now it is in the top of the market. We should get out of the market. Who knows? Tomorrow it may be 60,000. Day after tomorrow it may be 65,000. And it may be 40,000 also. But definitely after becoming 40,000, it will again go to cross 50,000 rupees. So don't be greedy. Have faith and patience. You should have your faith. You should have the faith when you are investing. That faith is that whatever investment you had done it, you had studied it, and you are confident about it, and that this investment will give me the good returns. And that should be a patience. This is very important. If you don't have the patience, please don't enter into the security market. I am always saying, when the person is selling or investor is selling the shares, it is a transfer of the asset or transfer of the security from impatient persons to the patient persons. The impatient person is getting out of the market, and the patient person is entering into the market. So you should have this. Diversify your investment into the different sector and companies. As you know that there are various class of assets. You can invest in gold, silver, or real estate. Same way, when you entered into the security market, please remember you have to do the diversify into different sector. There are different sectors are there. Automobile sector is there, pharma sector is there, infrastructure sector is there. Many sectors are there. You should balance your investment. Suppose you have 1 lakh rupees, and if you invested in some automobile sector in one automobile company only, then if something goes wrong, then you will be a loser. But if you had invested separately, some in automobile, some in some amount in the pharma sector, some amount in infrastructure sector, like that, if you had invested, you will whatever investment is there, it will be balanced. Okay, so always diversify your investment into the different sector. Okay, see, suppose I will give a small example. When even right now also, suppose somebody has give you 10,000 rupees, what you will do? Are you going to put all that 10,000 rupees in one pocket? No, one you will put it in right pocket, some amount will pick it in left pocket, some you will put it in the shirt, some somewhere, some in pouch. So you have distributed that amount 10,000 rupees, 500 here, 1,000 here, 2,000 here. So even if it goes 500 only will go. Suppose you are traveling in local train. So like that. So that way you have to make the investment in the diversification. Invest in the leaders and not the followers. Be the student of the market and not the guru. You know, there are many gurus in the market, and these gurus will tell you, ये market है ना, ये script अभी इधर जाएगा, ये script अभी इतना भाव हो जाएगा, ये script का rate जाएगा. There are these are called all guru. Don't believe in the guru. Don't become the guru. See, and don't study the market. Study the companies and be the students. Yeah, you are studying what subject wise, right? You have 6 subjects. 6 subjects will give you the future of your life. So your investment also should be limited to the 10 or 15 scripts. You should not have the number of money invested in number of companies. You should have a good companies in the good companies investment. Whatever it should be having a limited number of companies. Avoid investment in penny stocks. Many times it has been happened in the security market. This is very, very important that people invest in 2 rupees and 5 rupees. Arey 2 rupees mein kya jata hai? Let us buy this script. Don't do that. It may give the negative immediately, or it may be delisted or something. This is very important. I will take this a little bit more time on long-term investment. This is only required if you are coming to the security market, that is long-term investment. This is one of the requirement I say. And for that, I will give some examples. So with the long-term investment, how the long-term investment will gain. You know that power of compounding. I need not have to tell you. Power of compounding, vyaj ke upar vyaj, interest on interest. That only will give the more returns, right? Same way, long-term investment only. Now somebody will say, what is long-term? Somebody will say 5 years, 3 years. I already said your investment should be goal-based. Same way, your long-term also should be in my opinion, it should be 7 to 10 years minimum with the goal. That is a long-term. Okay, that is a minimum long-term investment. Now I will give you the example of the, not example, it is the fact actually. In 1995, you will come, those who know about the market, they will come to know the name of that company also. Two brothers were there, and that two brothers, out of that, one brother has bought one motorbike, and that motorbike was monopoly at that time in 1990 to 95, around 95. Only that motorbike was very famous, and everybody having the proud of having that motorbike. Okay, sir has got that name of the company, I think. So he bought that motorcycle, and he was with the goggles and all that thing, roaming in the in city and all that thing, and enjoying the life and all this. But another brother, he bought the shares of that company who is manufacturing that motorcycle. And you won't believe that after so many years, the person who has invested that same amount of money in the and bought the shares of that company, he can buy Audi. Today he can buy Audi. I'm telling you, believe this, he can buy Audi. So that much long-term investment has given. There are so many things are there that long-term investment will give. Like a small example of our life example, that we have this mango tree. Okay, what mango tree is that? Then we have poured that water and all that. It has become grown in front of us slowly. When it will give the sweet mango, not immediately, right? After some years. So same way investment, and for you it is long term is what? You are around 25, below 25. So what is your long term? If you compare if you count the life expectancy of 100 years, 75 year is a long term, very good long term. So you can invest for the long term in the equity market. But the person who is retired at 60, 65, what is his long term? 35 to 40. What are his goals? Limited goals. What are your goals? Lot of goals. Okay, when you are, because you are young, so you have a lot of goals to achieve, get it. You must have dreamed so many things. Okay, so you can become a long-term investor. So you have a right to invest. So this way you should be invested with the long-term investment. If a person at 70 years, if I say that you invest in the security market, no, not advisable. He requires steady income. So steady income, what? Debt market. So always go for the long-term investment. These are certainly, I will just quickly go through the do's. What are the do's? Do with the register, SEBI register. Whenever deal has evidence with the SEBI registered broker, client broker agreement, don't give an unambiguous instruction to the broker. This is many time happening with the many investors. Sometimes we say buy Tata, but with Tata, there are 5 companies of Tatas. Like that, it has happened, but now it is online, so it was not happening like that. But sometimes it miscommunication or things, it is happening. Positive participants and reads and all that should be kept with you. I will not go into the detail. So these are all this. If you do this, then you are in green zone. I will compare that. If you are in green zone, this exactly opposite. When you are in red zone, never deal with the unregistered. This is very important. Don't trade on rumors or promise of unrealistic returns. Okay, never do that. You know that rumors, when the corona started in this WhatsApp, if you have this WhatsApp, you are getting so many medicine also, all become doctor. Unfortunately or fortunately, all become doctor. You do this, you take steam, you do this, you do that, you do this, whatever it is. But don't be good. But you know what is the fact. Okay, so like that, you may be getting some tips or everything on the through email or WhatsApp. Don't go into sometimes humors also. You know, just now only some Mr. Guy on this CNBC Awas. He was through media. He was saying about something, some scripts and all that things. But he was trading on the backside. He was trading on that script, and the investors he was fooling the investors. He was barred by the SEBI. Second thing is, don't go for the unrealistic returns. अभी इसके लिए आपको मैं याद रहने के लिए आपको एक एग्जांपल, आपने हेरा फेरी पिक्चर देखा होगा. हेरा फेरी पिक्चर में you know that how he was gone for doubling the money. Correct. He wants to get the double money within 24 days, or when he just sold his bungalows and all that things and got the money and everything. What happened to him? What happened to that hero? Finally, nothing was there. Okay, फटे हुए बनियन में घूम रहा था वो. करेक्ट, ये मूवी में है, मगर वो मूवी एंजॉय करते करते ये भी हमें सीखना है. Nobody can give. 6 महीने में डबल या रातों रात करोड़पति सिक्योरिटी मार्केट में नहीं होगा, कोई भी नहीं होगा. रोडपति हो जाएगा लेकिन करोड़पति नहीं होएगा. So please think of long-term investment and go for long-term investment. You have a bright future. You have a very good information is technology. Because of technology, everything is available in your hand. You get the information. So go for long-term investment. Start early. Start investing as early as possible. This is also, don't blindly imitate the investment decisions of others who had made the profit. Sometimes what happened in the gathering and all that, this person has made a money in share market. He bought this company's shares. एक वाले के घर में टीवी आया तो हम भी टीवी लेने को चले जाते हैं, पैसा हो या ना हो. Don't do that. Don't compare. Don't immediately go for that. For investment also, don't do like that. You study properly and then only invest. We don't know at what point of time he has bought that shares, why he has bought that shares, and when. You know, many times you are getting in the newspaper, this person has bought this company's shares of 5% or 3%. You will never read a newspaper that when he has get out of that market. You will never come to know. So always remember this. Don't mislead by unreal check. Now I had just explained the principal do's and don'ts very shortly. Now I will just say what are the things required in security market. You should have 3 things: trading account, demat account, and bank account. These 3 things are must mandatory for going into the entering into the securities. We have +2 settlement. How it was earlier, there was a settlement of 15 days, 1 month, and all that, and then it has been SEBI has reduced from that 1 month to 15 days, 15 days to 10, then 10 to 7, 7 to 5, 5 to 2, T+3, and now T+2. Okay, so immediate, that is a liquidity. That is the ASBA. New issue are going to come in 21-22. Just remember this. Many good issues like LIC and all that in the month of October. So ASBA is there. What is ASBA? ASBA is application supported. How it works? Earlier, what was happening? We were manually filling. Again, thanks to technology. What we were doing? We were filling up the forms. After filling up the forms, standing in the queue for depositing the check and form, that and it will go. Then it takes some 3 months. We don't know. After some months we come to know that whether we have got allotment of shares or not. And sometimes it is this refund order or check, it may be misplaced by the courier person and all that. But no, now it is what happening when you can apply online. After applying the online, your amount, suppose you had applied for 1 lakh rupees, and if you have balance of 1,10,000, 1 lakh will be blocked. 1 lakh amount will remain in your account. It will be there only in account, and only will be debited if you have been allotted the shares. And that is also now 6 days. So your money is safe. You are earning the interest also on that amount which is lying in the bank account. Your money is also safe. Only if you are getting the shares, allotment of the shares, that money will be deducted from your account and you will get that shares. So this is very good initiative taken by SEBI. Margins, there are various types of margin. I will not go into the details. Surveillance measures, circuit filters, circuit breakers, non-compliance, all these are there. The measure taken by our exchange as well as the SEBI level. Circuit filters, I will tell that suppose the Monday closing rate of the scrip is 100. So next day it can go only 20% upside, that is 120, and 80 rupees down to the 20%, 80 rupees up to. So that price of the stock will be from 80 to 120 only. It will remain there. It will not go beyond that, except that scripts which are in derivative. You should, as I told you, SMS, you will get the SMS, trade demat website for these emails also you will get, eKYC, power of attorney, nomination. I will not go into the detail. You can buy index. This is very important. You can buy the Sensex also. When you are buying some Sensex, means you are buying a 30 script, basket of 30 scripts. You know, pura basket milta hai. Jaise if you have 1 lakh rupees and if you are invested in one company only, so you will get some limited number of shares. But if you go for the Sensex, your whatever investment is there, it is getting distributed. Your risk also is distributed, and you are buying the 30 scripts, because some scripts out of 30, some will go up, not all will go down. Your investment will balance. Interoperative, pledge, repledge. This has been new initiative has been taken by the SEBI. Unrealistic reasons, I said. Ponzi scheme also. You know that in 2000 there was a Ponzi scheme like that. Saak ka Jhad. साग का झाड़ लगाओ, पैसे ले लो और पैसे बनाओ करके, and yeah, that झाड़ will be, means that tree will be yours. And people had means people had invested like anything. Today that tree is not there, that people are not there, and that investment is also not there. कुछ भी नहीं है. So don't go into the spongy schemes. SMS, emails, calls. I told you about media. That is what happening. Don't hear on the gathering and all. We have grievance systems. I will shortly take it that we have grievance system in our exchange also, that is set up in 1986. Complaint the company and complaint against the trading members. Trading members, that is IGRC. We have this investor grievance redressal committee and press at BSE and some of you want to that is good there in the BSE. We have this IPF, I am here, that is protection fund. That is main objective. It is set up in 1986 with the objective of investor defaulter trading members, to compensate the investors for the defaulter trading members, and that compensation is up to 15 lakhs. You know, in the bank, if bank default, you get only 1 lakh rupees. But in last budget, that 1 lakh has been increased to 5 lakh rupees by this our finance minister. So, but you are only secured up to 5 lakh rupees, suppose bank. But in security market, if the trading member default, then you are covered with compensated with the 15 lakh rupees if your shares are with him on. And this IPF gives that through IPF you get that money. Second is that most important is investor education program. What I am doing right now, that is awareness. There is no awareness in the about the security market, and this is very, very important, because people go in investment, as I said, just to save the tax and only on hearsay that he has bought that company shares, I will also buy. In local train, I had observed, not only observed, but I had experience also when there was everything was normalized. If you start from Churchgate, I am stay at Goregaon. And if you start from Churchgate, people just get in from the Churni Road Marine Lines, and they just talk on the stock market. These buy these, I had purchased this. I sometimes I think why they are coming, why they are not coming in Mercedes, why they are coming in this local train, and they talk about the security market, about this, buy this. And by hearing this, the person who is sitting in the corner seat or near the window, aram se, he listen that and he buy that shares. So this way investment is going on. So that's why people, and then people blame the security market. So always study with the study and with the knowledge only you should invest. Now SGF is there, that is settlement guarantee fund. If there is that fund is there, when the settlement is going on, if the member, if any trading member is not fulfilling his obligation, so whole settlement cannot be stopped. Part of that amount, whatever the deficiency is there or whatever the obligation of that member is there, this has been transferred from this fund to the settlement account, and the settlement. So this way also investors are protected. Investors are protected from the defaulter member also. First type of awareness program in 2019-20, we had done around 6,249 webinars. Earlier we were doing seminars, but that has been converted to webinars, and we had gone nearer to the closer. Again, how it has happened? Again, I am saying, be with the technology. This is all because of technology. So learn technology more with your studies. That only will give you a bright future. Okay, I am sitting in Goregaon. I am staying at Goregaon. Sir is Naveen sir is sitting at somewhere else. Shrita madam is somewhere else. You people are somewhere else. But we are at one platform today. Why? Just because of technology. So more focus on technology also with your study. Now this what I had told you about the security market. Now quickly in 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes, I will just cover about mutual fund. Sir, it is okay now. It is just 10-15 minutes, Naveen sir. Okay.
Please,
so now if you don't, okay. So now if you are very confused and no, people in Bombay, there is a very good word. Time nahi hai. No time. मेरे पास time नहीं है. भले वो फिर घूमता हो इधर से उधर किधर भी, मगर उसके पास time नहीं रहता है. This is a good. Any relative के पास ना, अरे बहुत time के बाद आए नहीं, सर time ही नहीं है, क्या करे, वो इधर जाता उधर. So you should have spare the time. If you want to become, as Pooja madam has said, if you want to become a millionaire, you should spare your time with the reading and with the getting it some information about the companies and all that, and study. So you will definitely become that. how you are studying right now will pay you for a better career. Same way you will get a better investment and good life after 60 years or whatever retirement. You need not have to worry. You may live your service life or job life also around at 45, 50 also, because you will have the enough money if you had invested properly. Okay, so if you don't go for the security market, go for mutual fund. Mutual fund वो आती है ना advertisement, mutual fund सही है और real में सही है. You can have that mutual fund. I will just give. I had gone to this Manipal University. I had gone to Goa University. You won't believe it. They had started, the students themselves started from the first year the small mutual fund with the consultation and with the permission of the college. And they were when that students goes out of leaves that college, whatever amount is there, part of that amount has been done. So officially they are going like that. So, and you will experience about that mutual fund also, and how that is giving them money. So always go for the mutual fund. This will depend. Again, mutual fund, there are various, many different types of there. Sectorial mutual fund is there, growth fund, income from balance fund. Lot of mutual funds. Some mutual funds who are investing only in the equity, some are in the equity and debt market. Some mutual funds are investing only sectorial at sectorial level. That and lot. Many types of mutual funds are there. Please study that and accordingly. And when you go into the security market, study this mutual fund also, that when you are investing in XYZ security, you go to that mutual fund and how much holding or how much percentage of shares they are holding from long time, and how much is the market. This is also one way of studying that what is the percentage of shares which are good mutual funds are holding of the good company. That way you can also in the security market. But when you are, again I am saying, when you are buying a Sensex, you are buying a 30 script. When you are investing that same 1 lakh rupees in the mutual fund, you are again buying 50, 60 company shares. Your whatever investment will be spread, your risk will be minimized. Whatever amount you are spending, you are getting the good number of company shares, more company shares, rather than getting into the. So I always advise to you, go for mutual fund. This is mutual fund is very safe, but go with the study. These are, I will just quickly say, there are large cap, there are mid cap, small cap, 40 billion large cap. The large cap funds are there. They only do the investment in the large cap funds only, where the market cap company is more than 40 billion. Where the market cap is 20, 40, they are called as mid cap, small cap. These are the various schemes are available for this mutual fund. Now again I will say that if you are very much care about security market, then you will say what Mr. Dave is telling mutual fund. I am not aware about this mutual fund. Either again I don't have a time. Please listen properly. Go for system and plan. I am not going to suggest. I am not going to. But I urge you. Literally, I urge you. You start the SIP as early as possible. Even if you are thinking of starting tomorrow, please don't wait for tomorrow. कल करे सो आज करे सो अब. आज से ही SIP चालू कर दो. ये इतना powerful instrument है. You won't believe, after 15, 20 years, or when you get the job, and after getting that retirement time, you will remember me that what an amount you are having with your bank account. So please start with the SIP. Again, this SIP, I will tell you that you can start with the SIP with the goal base also. See, I will share my personal experience. I started in 2008. I started one SIP because my son wants to go for the higher education. I know that he will require, after 15 years, he will require 12 to 15 years, I will require some money for his higher education. And you know, education, you don't know, but your parents will know that what is the education expenses over there. Okay, for higher education, forget this college and all that. That is not that much. But other education, when you go for higher education, what is the higher degrees and what is the fees and all that things. Okay. So what I had done in 2008, I had started one SIP, and I had just named it that this is the education SIP for my son. I had given that name for my personal purpose. He has got the time came after he has also done BFM from LS Raheja College. Then he has done internship in some places, and now he is in second year of MET with this MMS in the MET, that is at Bandra. So I'm just sharing my personal experience. You won't believe this. I had no fees. Everything was set up. I am a salaried person, but I did not have to worry. This SIP helped me. Same way you can suppose, for example, I had thought one thing also, that I want to go for the Europe tour. एज ए सैलराइड पर्सन आई कांट थिंक ऑफ यूरोप में, अरे मैं यहाँ से वो काश्मीर जाने के लिए सोचना पड़ता है मेरे को 2 बार, बिकॉज आई एम अ सैलराइड पर्सन. बट हाउ कैन आई थिंक ऑफ यूरोप टूर? ओके, स्टार्ट SIP. यू कैन हैव दिस स्मॉल SIP अकॉर्डिंग टू द कॉस्ट एंड नंबर ऑफ पर्सन. कि मेरे को ये अभी 2021 है, इन 2026 और 25 आई वांट टू गो फॉर द यूरोप टूर, एंड कंसीडरिंग टुडेस कॉस्ट एंड द इंक्रीज इन टुडेस, आई शुड स्टार्ट SIP ऑफ दिस अमाउंट, whatever calculation and what returns it is given. You can have a Europe tour also. See, if you want to buy a student, like if you want to buy a motorcycle, go for a small SIP for motorcycle also. Like that, for marriage purpose. I have a second SIP for my son's marriage, and it is ready. So after 2 years or 3 years, when it is required, I need not have to worry about the marriage expenses. Everything is set up, and that SIP only is giving me. So again, I am requesting you start from 100 rupees, 500 rupees monthly basis. You can get the good number, good amount. It may give 2-3 years. Beginning of 2-3 years, maybe you get the negative returns, but after 10 years only, you will don't believe that amount of return you will get it. Then we have systematic plan. We have systematic withdrawal plan. Systematic withdrawal plan is for the retired people, those who are of aged of around 60 and getting a good amount of money. They can go for systematic withdrawal plan. Means your parents, if they are getting retired, you can go for this. This is, I will not go into details, but just for fun, I had just 21 is a wealth. Get up early in the morning, that is good for health. Start investing early, that is good for wealth. Have balanced diet, have diversification in the wealth. Okay, avoid anger. We sometimes we become anger, but okay, but again I said you should have a patience. This PPT is available with your college also, so you can share this. So like that, import that maybe stop means 3 months EMI. You had stopped the SIP amount. They lost that, and they had not gone for that SIP amount. And today, see the where is the market? Again, it is gone up to 50,000. So don't do, invest regularly. Invest, start as early as possible. And these are the things that stay. Last is stay healthy and live life. When you are healthy, you can live life. But say stay wealthy and also live life is also very important. See, only health is not important. Wealth is important. Your health is very good, but you require certain things. But for that, what you require? Wealth. So again, I am saying long-term investment only will give you the good return in the security market. So this way, I just covered a small, very quickly and shortly about my presentation on the security markets. Hope you must have been liked it or understood. We will have a question answer session for this. And before concluding, again, I always say to the students, because you are not only future investors, but you are future of India, and 60% of the population is all young. So I always say that please remember, don't go for the job, but create the job. Job, but create the job. This is what future of India is requiring, and future India is looking after that, like a young people like you. Because when you create a job, you are not creating only for yourself, becoming an entrepreneur, but you are creating for the whole world and for the economy also. We also have this BSE Institute Limited, one of our group company. You can go to the website of that BSE India Limited also. The various courses available. If you with visit also Institute Limited. We have startup zone also is there. We have the incubator also is there in the Bombay Stock Exchange. You can join this. Your student can, if they are interested, they can visit BSE and they can join also. So with this, I just complete my presentation. I thank everybody for listening patiently. Now, whatever question is there, again I am saying, don't hesitate. Whatever is there, please come out for the any question. Number is there. You can email me also. Bharat.dave@bs India. If you are shy in asking the question over here, you can email me. That is not. So with this, thank you very much, everybody. Thanks a lot. Thanks Yes, sir. Any question?
Ma'am, shall we start the question and answers, please?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir. So with your permission, I have a question. Can I ask?
Yes.
So I'm Saurabh Motiramani.
Yes, please go ahead.
Small question. So as you said, before investing, one should do a thorough research in the instrument in which we are investing. So could you please name any 2 or 3 parameters which you personally look for while investing in a company, like, and we as beginners should look for it as well?
Okay. Very good question. See, I already said in my presentation that if you are fundamentally strong, if you are wealthy and healthy, both, nobody can touch you. Okay. For wealth, no, for health, what you are doing, you have to do some small exercise and all that. After the becoming older and older, at only walking and all that. Otherwise, young people like you go to the gym and all that. Why? To become a fit. Same way, to become a wealthy, you have to study. You have to study fundamentally all fundamentals of that company, and you have to study the company and not the market. Many people study the market, don't study that. Study the companies. See, I will give you some example. Due to corona, many companies has also the shares of that many company has gone down. There is no concern of corona over there. कोरोना का कोई लेना देना नहीं है, लेकिन वो कंपनी के शेयर, वो पूरा मार्केट ग्लोबल खराब है, मार्केट खराब है, ग्लोबली खराब है, सब कुछ, तो वो शेयर के भी कंपनी के शेयर डाउन हो गए. There is no reason behind that, but it has gone down. But if you study properly with the fundamental, example, last 3 years balance sheet, if you study, okay, with that, what is the profit, what are their future plans, what are the reserves, what is the EPS earning, and also just compare with the policies of the government, that now like SME, on SME and MSME, this government is focusing more on which sector. Now infrastructure they are focusing more. If you see digital, they are focusing more, right? Totally focusing on digital, everything on digital. You know that toll also now it is where that fast tag was there. Nobody has thought, right? Okay, but now what this Gadkari has said, that not only fast tag, there won't be any this bar also. You just get into it. Means that you don't have to stop the car also for that, going for the fast tag also. So like that, what I'm trying to say, that all technology. So what is the in future, everything is technology. So go for that. Study with that, all that things, that what are the future plans of the country and what are that budget. Just listen budget carefully. Not only listen, I mean study yourself and come out. Read the newspaper, that what are the steps has been taken by the government. So you will definitely get the proper guidance and proper information. Automatically, you yourself will be guided by this information. Yes, please.
Thank you
Hope
so
I
much.
clear.
Yes, definitely, sir.
So I would like to ask a question.
Yeah, please.
So what opportunities do we have so that we can work ourselves in the stock exchanges?
Okay. See, first of all, opportunity is there without going anywhere. Investment, correct? if you do the long-term investment. Okay. Other than that, as a career-oriented, you see, if you are asking me, then financial policies and all that, they are very much going towards the financial side, right? Compliance side. Everybody, compliance, like company secretary and all. Means, compliance point of view, they are looking after more on the compliance side, more on the technical side, technology side. As I told you that, please go be with the technology, because everything they want to digitize. So see, earlier, for simple thing, for everything, it is even for vegetable, we were going to a vegetable shop. Now you just see in your house only. Are you going for vegetable, or you are just picking up the phone and giving that ye bhaji itna itna ye bhej de, or you even that he also have the Paytm. You know that sandwich wala is also having a Paytm. See, sandwich wala, pani puri wala is also having a Paytm over there. To go accordingly, means I'm, in my opinion, compliance I always, because this government definitely will, I hope that it will do also whenever the election comes. So they are more focused on compliance side, okay, more focused on technology side, that is digital India and all that. Accordingly, you should go for your career over towards that only. And financial sector is very wide sector, very wide sector. There are a lot of streams are there in financial sector. And investment point of view also, because foreigners are coming out with the money, and they are not aware about the Indian market and all that thing. So that is also one career in the financial market. Yes, please. Hope I am clear.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, I have a question. So, sir,
Ah,
one should be an investor or a trader. Like if we are an investor, we will earn in the future. But what about today? How we will feed our
okay.
stomachs today? Like we will earn in the future, we will get money in the future. But what about today?
This is the main problem with this. Sorry, but this is the main problem with all the youngsters, including myself, because they are not living in tomorrow, they are living in today. Credit card, correct? Credit card and all that. What you say is right. Now we will just same, we will take it with the trader and the long-term investor. I agree. ओके अभी आप पहले ये बताओ मेरे को, आपको पैसा कमाना है या पैसा ज्यादा कमाना है? Give me answer. You
No, sir,
want
but
to earn money or you want to earn more money? You tell me yes.
earn more money.
One option.
Earn more
More
money.
money,
Earn more
correct?
money.
Very good answer. So you have more money. Yeah. Now whatever we have this in class, all will say raise the hand if I ask this question. I want more money. Okay. If you want more money, go for long-term investment. If you want only money, then go for day trading. Day trading will give you money for today. But what about tomorrow? I will just give that those people who were having the money during the Corona period, 6 महीना 8 महीना 10 महीना कितना चलेगा, whatever is that, correct? But what amount, what day-to-day money, invested in the money, invested in that money into the investment at proper places, they are survived today. Okay. Reliance has, I will just give why Reliance has become debt free. Why they had gone for debt free industry or debt free company. Okay. You know that and all that of this PSU, that's banks and all that things. Okay. So if you want to money, just remember this. अगर आपको पैसा कमाना है तो ट्रेडिंग में जाए, and this I will. उसमें पैसा कमाते नहीं है, पैसा जाता है बॉस. This is my experience. I am here in the stock market from 1988. Derivative came afterwards. Okay. So उसमें पैसा जाता है, स्टार्टिंग में पैसा आता है, लेकिन बाद में घर का भी चला जाता है और घर भी बिके जाते हैं, ये मैंने देखा है. So के दुकानों भी बिके हुए देखे हैं. तो if you want to become a Warren Buffett, as Pooja madam has also said very clearly, go for long term investment. आप कल का सोचो, आप आज का मत सोचो. आप, मैंने आज तक क्रेडिट कार्ड नहीं लिया. यू विल बी सरप्राइज, मेरे पास एक भी क्रेडिट कार्ड नहीं है, क्योंकि क्रेडिट कार्ड इज फॉर व्हाट, जस्ट स्पेंडिंग का हो जाता है, तो टेम्पटेशन आ जाता है, कुछ देखा नहीं है ना क्रेडिट कार्ड, आई विल स्पेंड लाइक दैट. सो गो फॉर लॉन्ग टर्म, डोंट बिकम अ ट्रेडर. Yes, anybody else?
Yes, sir. So we have a question in the chat box. It says, so you've been into markets since a long time now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So you've
Go
been
ahead,
into
go ahead.
markets since a long time now, and could you share one key learning in your whole investing journey? As you said that you've been into markets since 1989. So what was that one thing that you think could help the beginners?
Yeah, that is very, very important is that patience. And this if you are tempted with the market, na, you will definitely lose the money. I'm telling you. Suppose today, if you think about 50,000 index is very high. Many people has get out of the market. And then on 26th of March 2020, many people had get out of the market because of this panicky. Okay, they thought that the world is end and they had sold and all that things. Okay, they thought they have taken the decision the world is over and all that. What I'm trying to do, you should have a patience and study and knowledge in life. When you are why we are going to college to study? There is no require, no, otherwise we don't require, we don't have to go to school or colleges, we can sit at home and we can earn money, right? But for getting some information and some better knowledge and knowledge, we go to the college for the study and all that. Same way, if you have a patience in the security market with the study, if you have that will definitely give you and long term. Again, I am emphasizing on this. Please remember, you have a very bright future. You are very young today. If you had invested like SIP or something through SIP and then you will definitely, you will remember, I don't know after 15, 20 years whether I will be there or not, but I am telling you that you will definitely remember me, that you will have the good amount of money with you. So go for long term. This is very, very, and be patient in the security market. Hope I am clear.
Yes, sir, definitely, definitely. So can we take one last question?
Yeah, please, please. I
Yeah.
am here.
So
I have no problem. Up to you. You can take 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. No problem.
that's so nice of you, sir. Thank you so much. So the question says, I'm interested into securities markets. So should I choose the direct stocks route or should I choose the SIP route? Because choosing the direct stocks route will help me to learn and research about companies as compared to SIP route. So could you please throw some light on that?
In both the cases, you have to study. When you are choosing the SIP, you have to study through which SIP you are going. Okay, and when you are going, and that same SIP means what happens. That SIP, what they are not doing, they are going to put that same amount. See, here you are putting in directly into the security market in one XYZ company. When you are going through SIP, they have the certain criteria. That fund manager have some criteria to in that securities market. So you have to study that whether they are going for a large cap, or they are a mid cap, or they are a small cap, or they are sectorial wise. So both the cases you have to study on your own, even choosing one. But SIP will definitely give the good amount of money as a beginner. You should start immediately with the small amount, whatever, because you may be earning, but not be that much earning that or saving may be there presently. Go for at least new issues. Apply for the new issues. Money is in your account only. You have to just make an effort for making a new application. That is only online, and you all are expert certain things from this technology point of view from my son. So what I'm trying to say, everything technology point of view, you are very expert. So go for that. Start at least at IPO. बहुत सारे around 70,000 crore के IPO आने वाले 2021-22 में. 70 to
Yes,
75,000 crore.
sir.
So apply for that, then go for the security market. But I will suggest that start with SIP, mutual fund and SIP as a beginner. ज्यादा समुद्र में सीधा नहीं, पहले स्विमिंग पूल में स्विमिंग सीखते हैं, बरोबर है, स्विमिंग पूल में स्विमिंग सीखते हैं, उसके बाद हम लोग बोलते हैं कि नहीं अभी मेरा स्विमिंग बरोबर आ गया, then I can go for the समुद्र and all that, right?
Correct.
As a
Yes.
beginner, you start with the SIP.
Okay, sir. Also, sir, there are many
Yeah.
third year students attending today's session. So they have questions like when we'll enter the industry, what hard or soft skills should we have? So
What?
what hard skills or soft skills should a graduate have when he or she is entering the financial industry, financial services, securities industry?
What hard means? I didn't get you what you are trying to say.
I'll repeat the question,
What
sir.
he wants.
So there are 30 students attending today's session. So what skills should they equip themselves with when they enter the financial services industry? What is
See,
expected out of them?
yeah, they will. As I already explained you, financial services or financial market is very wide. Lot of things are there. It is not only financing. Finance is only the financing only is there. Security market is there. Debt market is there. There are various market in financial market. Okay, gold,
Right.
silver, commodity. Commodity market is also there. I had not talked about commodity. Okay, then the gift city, that is foreign exchange is also there. Okay, there are a lot of streams are there. It is you to decide where you want to, but for that you require a proper qualification, proper study, and then only you can enter into that. And if you don't want to go into the financial market, and from compliance point of view, okay, you have a choice like securities market law is there, then securities this company secretary, because compliance from think of from the, because this government is also thinking from the compliance point of view more. If you are going for job,
Yes, sir.
and if you want to go for the market, commodity market is also, I don't know, in future it is very good. You know, this farmer government wants that everything to be go through this commodity. That is also very good.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
I guess we are done with all our questions for today. Some key
uh,
takeaways.
one minute before I conclude, before you we have one booklet with the initiative of the SEBI. We have one booklet that is came on the common platform with that BSE, SEBI, CDSL, NSDL, and MSC, Metropolitan Stock Exchange. We came out one book, so I will just pass that book to the Shweta madam, and then you can redistribute that. E-booklet is there. Just kindly go through that book. That will also very helpful book for the common, just having a layman knowledge what is about the security market and deposit in everything is because. So I will share that with Shweta madam, then she will just forward. Just okay. Please, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. So some key takeaways from today's session can be the save money and money will save you mantra, how getting quickly rich schemes can lead to trouble and how you should not follow them. Additionally, how technology has saved our lives. On behalf of HR College, HSNC University, and BFM Committee, I would like to extend my thanks to our principal and vice principal for their constant support and also for gracing the occasion today. Thanks to Mr. Bharat Dave for such an enlightening session. A big shout out to Krisha Foundation for partnering with HR College and making this event a grand success. I thank all the students present here. It was great to have you here today. We will see you tomorrow for the valedictory session. So I would request all of you to join in at 11:45 a.m. sharp for the session. Also, all the feedback forms have been sent on the chat box. So please make sure you fill it and then you will receive your e-certificates via email. Thank you so much, sir, for today's session.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Dhanyavad for taking out time.
Thank you, Shweta.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I tried my best. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.